Yeah, I don't trust the system of crying, trying, prying men. Like, what are you looking at? These people supposed to be these high level, like world leaders. What you already by your actions, God has allowed me to see you eye to eye and even look down at you or look down on you and your family and your crew and everything that you built with you, off of me with you. Like, I feel like this whole scandal of killing the queen, because I'm thinking that they could have had somebody like, they could have had a version of me in the underworld, and they could have had a robot for the queen. And then they finally killed that person. They took all my stuff instead of me stepping up to the plate. They took all my stuff and dispersed it with these people, and I want it all back. They dispersed the military. They did these things, whatever this thing. So there will be anybody backing, nobody backing. They let everybody get a little piece of the pie. So up to the highest of the high. So this is like something about order when we're speaking something into existence, not being afraid to speak something. Because other than that, what power? If this was really true power and these people were that fucking crazy, they would have already killed you. They would have already killed me or something like this. You cannot kill me with no damn paper genocide or whatever else, or because you cut me off from your demon time highway or byway. Do you understand what I'm saying? I can only go off what is coming straight directly through me. If you want me to be a choppy energy and not have everything that I need to be able to speak clearly or all the evidence and all the proof, we're going to speak what we can. Because these people are processing this shit without you or without hearing your side or something like this. They're processing it anyway. They're going along with these fake, false court cases and all this stuff. They're documenting false things, one sided stories. It's just these men, they need to have a woman doing something that they would consider inappropriate to shun the woman. I don't even feel like it's the person that was in a relationship with whoever we're talking about. I feel like this person egged it on and passed it to somebody else. Say this is somebody in China. They sent the shit to somebody in Russia, and these people ended up exploiting it there. And the person in China that originally had the idea because they wanted to get out of a marriage or get out of the fact that why are you in another country somewhere with all these women when you started out in a marriage with this one American girl that happened to be the queen, that she never even knew it, but y'all knew it. What the hell was y'all doing all that time? See, that's what I'm saying. That's the fearful part here, because these people could have been doing something for like 20 something years, faking the crown and doing things. They could have had a clone, somebody that looked like me, doing things. It's not me. And then they said, oh, let's get together and think about it. Yeah, we should just get rid of the royal crown. And then, we'll just deal with like other men or powerful energies or the men in Africa. If you really think about it, we are America. But when you put it all together, Africa has a lot of dignitaries, a lot of different leaders. And, there's 50 something different countries in Africa alone where they have these kings and these men. If you think about it, China, they have a lot of different rulers and leaders there. Okay. If you think about Russia, you got Putin, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things you got, the Ukraine or whatever like this. And I'm pretty sure, well, we only look at Putin. We only really see Putin. Even with um, China, they don't show any of the other, maybe smaller leaders. Okay. Um, in America, we have our president, but we have governors and statesmen, stately men. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, how did they take one woman's identity, one person's identity? Okay, there has to be the names have to ring off something in the system here, whether you were a displaced one or not. The chip has to register. There's no way they weren't. Even if these people are handing people over to the devil or whatever they want to say, or a darker region, or handing people over to the hood or whatever to grow up there so that they can grow up and then be something somewhere else. Whatever this is, whatever process it is, these kids already would have been going through this at 22 years old. They wanted to make something like me be missing in action for 20 years or something, or use something in the likeness of me that may not even think like me. You get what I'm saying? To try to forget And now they're picking up with my children and grandchildren. Like, I didn't even fucking exist. I didn't even get to live my portion of my life that I'm supposed to be dying proud of. What that would turn you to my enemy. Like, I don't know if these are households where the men are able to say whatever to the women and they have to agree with it. But again, these women underneath those garments, they may be able to have a lot more power than we think, especially over some of us, because they may know the truth story about how something was built or formed. I know that if somebody wanted to reconcile or tell me the truth or say something, I'm not going to be hiding in the house around the corner trying to summons me through some messaging system that I'm not. Those messaging systems are for high priestesses and bitches that's less than me. It's not for the queen or empress energy. So somebody keeps on trying to say, oh, well, you're not going to show up or you're not going to come through. Where, motherfucker? I'm not no damn bloodhound going around here sniffing around saying, I wonder if they want me to meet them at this place or that place or meet me in the sky. Or they could have taught these people a way to, meditate, okay, and go up into a higher realm of listening or something like this. And I just wasn't taught to do that. But if that's where demons are meeting, if that's in the temple, that's where demons are meeting, I may not never be able to get there. I may not ever be able to ascend. They could have killed everybody with that COVID shot, and then now they done taught everybody how to go on this plane. It may not be of God. They want you to think or feel bad because you can't go there, or you're not invited or something like this. You're hiding. These are a bunch of grown men hiding from a young woman. I still call myself a young woman. These are a bunch of grown men. And then they want to piss me off and have me speak my piece because it's going to offend you. But the actions that I can feel and I know and I see that you're doing behind the scenes have offended me severely. So these are protection, again, for these protective measures of men that maybe weren't ever into women. They just married us to steal our wealth and our privileges and left us in the dust, right? Somebody could have came back like, oh, I want to put this person up out of the dust. But then they found out how much power they could have or what that would do with the family shame or something. And then they say, okay, I'll just pick another one. It's easier. I don't want to have to handle those harsh questions. Or a brother could have died and another brother that looked like the person, or a splice, or they could have made a test tube baby and brought this person up. So the family could have killed the man after the person, in somebody's situation, after the person married you. They ran off with somebody. They spent the money. They got a lifestyle. They killed the son. Took the money, and I don't know what they did with the woman, probably both. Took the money back into the family. And then if you're the one that's the breadwinner, meaning you're the one that came with the finances or the Ace of Pentacles or the money, but you never knew it, they just basically could have transferred that Ace of Pentacles over to somebody else, and those people are living that life. Because if they bring you in, they can't fully do something where they can trick you. They would have to answer or to the accounts of the things that have happened over the years. The 25 years or 27 or 28 years or 30 years that they're trying to hide. And I don't think that that's a man to know that a woman was treated like that and see from the background. A bitch is somebody that will get back there with everybody else and kick that woman in her back, knowing that she did as best she could to do her part in this story. To kick her in her back because everybody else wants to, because he or she knows that everybody stole that money and everybody is going to be humiliated. And everybody, they're not going to do it because of that. And so I might as well stand over here with the cowards that stole from a little girl, a baby, an infant, since a little child. I'm going to stand over here with these people, and I'm going to go ahead and get my kick for that one time I was mad about this that I saw in that Secret Service program. I'm going to kick that person that while they're down too. I don't respect a man like that. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, I'm about to get out. Nobody else should either. And it doesn't even matter about that. These people should be disrobed, exposed, removed, placed to the side, ordered to pay. Because in somebody's case, this person with a secret society or some club like in what do you call that movie, the Stepford Wives, these people are the ones that's helping someone do this. And I was hearing that one of these particular men Somebody could be from another background, okay, or that's where they're living now. This person, the thing is, they could have tried to go to court and try to get you on some cases or something, or get you in a situation where it seemed like you're doing something. But the real reason for the whole thing, or the separation, or the fact that somebody is living